Hey guys, this week we're at More and we will be talking about healthy lifestyle. So you're going to find out a little bit about activity, nutrition, and sleep.
Okay, everybody, when you all first started our class, we gave you a form and you filled out some questions. You indicated that you thought you were an active person. And if I did some follow-up questions, I would ask you, how do you know that you are an active person? And most of you all couldn't answer. So the way that you can answer that from now on is by indicating that you wear a pedometer and that you get 10,000 steps a day. Because to be considered an active person, you have to take 10,000 steps a day. To track your steps, you use what's called a pedometer. So a pedometer is a device. It can be as simple as my watch, or it can be an activity tracker you wear on your waist, or it can just be an application on your phone. So there are many applications on your phone that you can use that will also track steps. But the key is a pedometer tracks your steps, and the amount you should take to be considered active is 10,000. So if you don't have access to a pedometer, you probably have access to your phone, and there's literally 100 apps in the App Store that you can find, but we found 2 of them that we thought were pretty simple and to the point, because all you want to do is track your steps. So one of them is called Pacer, the other is called Pedometer Plus Plus. So I'm going to show them to you now, and then you can make your choice and choose whatever one you want. And if you don't like these 2, like I said, there's 100 of them in the App Store. Go find your own. All right, let's go. Okay, pedometer is the green icon there with the little walking man on it. It is Pedometer Plus Plus, actually. So I'm going to open that up, and it is basically what you see is what you get. It's just measuring steps. There's no frills, no extras, just how many steps you take. So if you go to the settings there, you'll notice I can change my daily goal, but why would I? I can change it to kilometers, but why would I? And then you just can change like your theme and the colors. But for the most part, you are only tracking steps. So one of the bad things about the pedometer when you use your phone is that it doesn't necessarily track your steps when you are not carrying your phone, obviously. So I've got 892 steps. That's because we use my phone all day to film. So that's why the steps are low there. So let me close that out. And next to that, you'll see Pacer. So Pacer does have some more features on it. So you will notice that I can input my weight, I can check my steps. You got some insights there that you can look at. But the coolest feature on here is that you can actually use your GPS and you can set a workout. So this is just like one of the apps that we've reviewed already. So if I wanted to, I could set it up, I could start it, and I could go on a little run there, and then it's going to track all my steps, and it's going to track the GPS. So I like that feature. If you don't want any frills and you just want to see how many steps you're taking, go with the other app. But if you want some extra stuff, you know Mr. McCune is all about the extra. Yeah, I don't know how to get that off of there, but so what? I'm all about the extra, so I would definitely go with the Pacer. But those are 2 apps that you can use, and like I said, there are hundreds of pedometer apps in the App Store. If you don't like these 2, go find your own. It's no biggie. Just measure your steps. Get 10,000 steps a day.
Hey guys, we always stress to you about how important physical activity is. So you know you need to get 10,000 steps a day. You know it's important to be active every single day. But with our physical health, we also need to talk about nutrition. If you don't have Mr. Kenney or myself for help, you might not learn about nutrition. So there's some resources we want to give you. ChooseMyPlate.gov is a really good resource that you can use in order to make healthier food choices. They have all this different information, but the biggest one we want you to know is a little graphic, this one, that shows filling your plate with half with fruits and veggies and half with proteins and grains. Make sure those grains are whole grains. All right, some other resources that you can use are these 2 apps. Start simple with My Plate And that is a really good app where you can actually track what you're eating, how much of it. It shows you a little bit of how you can improve your nutrition and your food choices. Another app, a lot of you might go to the grocery store with your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa. And I know when I take my kids to the grocery store, and even when I'm buying stuff for my husband, I like to pick the healthiest foods. So in order to decide what's healthiest, I like to use an app called Fooducate. Fooducate is a very cool app. You just download it in the App Store, and then you can take it to the grocery or even open up your own pantry and scan different foods to figure out what grade they get. So just like in school, if you get an A, B, C, those are pretty healthy foods. A D and an F, not so healthy, and you want to stay away from them. My Plate also allows you to see what's in different foods and allows you to read the food labels. Check them out. All right, I'm going to show you how to use Fooducate right now.
All right, here's the app Fooducate. So you see right there, it's the little LeBron James looking orange. When you open it up, of course, just like any app, you're going to have to probably sign up, make an account. But what we love using this app for is the food finder. So whenever you go grocery shopping, just went to Sam's Club, picked up some stuff, you can scan your groceries. So before you even buy them at the grocery store, you can scan your groceries. Okay, so I have a variety of stuff here. Treats, a little bit of healthy, some juice. What this app does is that it gives your food a grade, and then it tells you why it gave you that grade, or why it gives that food that grade. Okay, so let's scan some stuff. I want you all to try to guess what grade it's going to be. So the grade ranges from A, B, C, D, or F. Here we have some veggie burgers, Morningstar. Oh, it says it has 16 grams of protein. That's pretty good. And 46% less fat. So less fat's pretty healthy. What do you all think this would be? A, B, C, D, or F? Yep. All right, well, let's try it out. Ooh, that was quick. Oh, B minus. So if you said A, you were a little far off, just a little bit off, B minus. You can come and it will tell you all of the different nutrition facts. Okay, so we see it does have a good amount of protein, but it doesn't have any vitamins or minerals, not a whole lot of them. Okay, and then my favorite part of it is that it will give you healthier alternatives. So if you wanted to find something that's a little bit better for you, you could go there. All right, let's do a couple of more. All right, juice. So we typically think that juice, not so bad for us. It says 100% apple juice. Excellent source of vitamin C. So what do you all think it's going to be? A, B, C, D, or F? You know, I might say that this is a B minus as well. So let's find out. Ooh, this is a C. Okay, and of course we can come here. Ooh, okay, I like this one because when it has check marks, it shows you that those are good things about the food. When it has that circle, the red circle with the exclamation mark, it shows you, ooh, this food is not good because of that reason. So this apple juice has 41% of your daily intake of sugar. It's not added sugar, but it's still sugar. So you want to be careful with that. And then let's see if we have any alternatives. Oh, well, I'm not sure that I like those alternatives, but oh, look, they have water as an alternative to the juice. Pretty smart. All right, one more. Let's do these Rice Krispie treats. I love Rice Krispie treats. They're coming out with the holiday Rice Krispie treats. Looks pretty good. A, B, C, D, or F? What do you all think? Here's the nutrition facts. All right, let's scan this. Oh, of course, there's always going to be some stuff. Oh, it says we don't have this product. Well, that's okay. No big deal, because what we can do is we can go to the search bar and we can search for Rice Krispies treats. And while they may not have this specific box, they have one that's very similar, and that gets a C. So go here. Oh, check mark, check mark, check mark, exclamation point, 8 grams of added sugar. So that's why it's getting a C. Let's see some healthier alternatives. Well, you win some, you lose some. Those aren't very good alternatives, but we at least know that it is a C, and it's concerning. It got a C because of all the added sugar. All right, you all, that is Fooducate. It allows us to make healthier food choices. Let me see if I can go back to the beginning. And what it also will let you do is track what you're eating. It gives you a community of people that might be eating the same thing, eating healthier. They might be able to recommend some stuff. And then I also really like that it allows you to search for recipes. So there's a ton of different recipes if you wanted to eat something different or if you wanted to try new meals. But this is Fooducate. Really, really good. All right.
So part of the healthy lifestyles components are the sleep. And when we talk about sleep, Mr. Kenney's favorite thing to do is sleep. I like naps in the afternoon, and I like to sleep late in the morning, although I never get to do that because I got young kids. But the big component of sleep and the different things that we talk about with sleep are, number one, you want to get 8 hours of sleep. Just about everybody knows we have to get a good 8 hours of sleep every night. But also, some other things with it are it helps your immune system, helps you focus. Sleep also helps you to recover faster from exercise, which is, in PE class, that's one of the main components of the healthy lifestyles is exercise. So sleep works hand in hand with that. And then last but not least, research shows that exercise and sleep and all of those involved together help you do better in school. So 8 hours of sleep on top of exercise and nutrition is all going to help you to do better in school and help focus and all those things we just mentioned, which involve sleep.
Okay, if you don't have access to a pedometer, if you don't have the Fitbit watch, then there are a couple apps that I shared. Let me do that over.
Huh?
Let me do that over.
Oh. All right, I'm going to show you Fooducate right now, how it works. Here we go. Don't you?
It also helps you to increase your, stop there. Just trying to get into the.
Okay, so I'd like to share with you 2 applications that you can use as pedometers. One of them is simply just called Pedometer ++.
What would you say? Mr. McCune's going to share an app with you that he, myself, and Mr. Kenney actually use when we go grocery shopping at Kroger.
It's called...
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to say that. All right, Mr. McCune's going to share with you all another app that Mr. McCune, Mr. Kenney, and myself use. It's called Opt Up. No, I said Opt Up. Okay, hold on, one more time. Other resources are the simple... I'll start again. Can you do that? Take 3.
So if you don't have access to a pedometer, just by simply using your phone, you can go to the App Store and there's probably hundreds of apps. but I went through and I found 2 of them that I thought were appropriate. One is called Pacer. The other is called Pedometer. Plus, don't know how you say it. Mike, don't cut it. I'm rolling.
Sorry.
So I'm going to show you both of those apps right now, and then you decide which one. One of them is more simple and doesn't have as many features, but at the end of the day, all you will know is how many steps you take and if you're active. Okay? That is what we're taking.